What's up, guys? It's your boy Wild Gamer coming at y'all with another video. Today we're gonna be going over two add-ons. We're gonna be going over Nameplate core, and we're gonna be going over details, which is this down here. Okay, this was requested by one of my viewers and subscribers. So we're gonna go through this tab for tab. We're gonna use this target off to the right for reference to see what changes. Okay. So first off, this tab right here is basically raid icons. Your target glow, which means when you click them, they glow when you put your mouse over them. So that's why you got the mouse over glow. This right here, your target glow, which is red. I made it red. You can change it to whatever color you want. You can go in here, you can change it to white, you can change it to blue, you can change it. I just like red because, you know, red means danger pretty much. So I stick with the red. Right, the mouse over color, you can change your mouse over color for when you mouse over them, what color it'll be. You know, like basically you can make them yellow, you can make them blue, you can make them whatever color you want. Alright, the fade, shadow, most of this stuff I just leave alone. Only thing I really come in here and change is the mouse over glow. I leave the mouse over highlight to where it highlights you, so you know you can look at the whole bars. It shows you who you're targeting, you know, so that way when you do target somebody, the bar light up. And I just change the colors. The fade rule, I leave this alone because it's pointless to go up in here and mess with this stuff right here. The help bars, now I go up in here and I play around with this a bit. You can go in here, you can change the, you know, whatever, how you want it to look. You can change the grid color look right here. You can go to blizzard, you go to detail or whatever. I find that the blizzard one is more of my preference. So you can change your friendly name colors, like as far as like the names of the target. Like, see, I have friendly players blue. You can change them. You can change them from blue. See how I put my mouse on him and he blue. So, and you put your mouse over this one, he yellow. So this the neutral enemies. So if I wanted to change this neutral enemy, let's say change it to green. Then when I put my mouse on him, see his help bar is green. So you can change the colors of the neutral enemies, which you make them green, and once you attack them, they turn red. So, you know, you can change that if you want. I actually like the yellow. So we're gonna go back with the yellow. Alright, I just like the yellow because it's brighter. So you can change your friendly, you can change the hated color, which is your enemies. Once you attack them, they change. You can change the colors of them. You can change the colors of your friendly targets. I told you the names. You can change the name, and you can change the color of the pet bar, the pets. The hostile players, you always want them red, of course. Class color for myself is red. See, like here, a friendly target, so he green. Excuse me, but I can actually change that and make him blue if I wanted to, but green is fine. So up in this tab, you can go and just change this stuff right here. You can change the way the character names and the glow over them looks and things like that. I change it to how I want. I just do the color thing. So if I want green over him, you just change this to green. That's it. If you want yellow, you just change this to yellow, and when you put your mouse over them, they go change colors. Hated players is always going to be red. You want tap players, you know, that's when you tap on them, you know. So, all right, let's go to the next section. Next section is your cast bars. So basically with this, I just enable my cast bars. You don't have to if you have a cast bar add-on. You don't need to do this, but it's already in the nameplate. What it'll do is it'll show under the name when they casting a spell, which is, to me, is helpful, especially for range DPS. Melee is kind of different, but for casters, you from a distance. So I enable this on a caster, and what I do is I put the bar green to where it'll show you when you can interrupt it, and I put it red so it'll show you when you can't interrupt the spell. You can click the icon to where it'll show you the icon that they casting, the spells that they casting. You can detach it from the bar, which you put it to the side somewhere. You can do like friendly targets or whatever if you want to see your friendly target, but I always keep my friendly bars off because it seems to clutter your screen and it gets in your way. Okay, with your text colors, you know, you can pick the front of your, let's play with this a little bit, but I got what I wanted. But you can take, like, say for example, the uh, here go what you asked for. One of my viewers, he asked me about the percent, how to show the percent and the amount. So basically, you go to your text, then you come down and you can change the way your text, you know, writing look. With this right here, you can change the writing to whatever you want the writing to be. uh, you can change the shadow. Like if you click this right here, and you can put none, and it'll just make it white. You can go to outline, it'll outline it. You can go to outline, just shadow, and it does that right there. If you go to shadow and outline, which is this one, I like it better because it makes it pop and it stands out. This right here, you move and it moves it up. You move it down, it moves it down. I kind of like mine centered, so I keep it on like 10. The name too, I keep the name above it. I don't want the name inside the bar. I don't want it too high above the bar because then you're gonna be clicking through names. So I just keep the name right attached to the top of the bar. And I got this to where it says show name. You can turn it off to where it won't show the name. You can hide the 9 tracks. You can show the level text, which is the level in the corner. You can show that, or you can take it off. You can show the help text, or you can take it off. You can go to your percent right here, and it says hostile maximum help. So they asking you what you want to see. So do you want to see the current help, which is 11,000 to that target, the maximum help, which is 11,000 to that target? So basically the difference between the current and the maximum will show you what the total health is. The current will show you what it is at the moment when you click on them. The percent is going to show you number value. So it won't show 100% with the percent sign. It'll just show you 100, it'll show you 80, it'll show you 90. You'll see right now. See, since he attacked it. So now you see, as he attacking them, you can see the bar is green. You saw the turtle bar was green right here. See, this one is you can't interrupt that. That's why it was red. See, you can't interrupt the snap bite, but you can interrupt the spin. All right. Now, if you look right here, you see how it's red, but once it's green, you can interrupt it. So you can't interrupt the cast, but you can interrupt the spin. So, all right, let's go find us another, since he done already killed them. Okay, let's click this guy. Okay. Another reason why I use this add-on is because for me as a rep paladin, it shows me how many holy powers I have. And I like this because it shows me and it keeps track with it. And this would be good for like warlocks and things of that nature too, because it actually track your shards. Okay, where we was at. So you can go back to hostile players and you can change, you know, their text name color. So you can change it to red, you know, if you want. You can change the red, but they're not hostile because I haven't attacked them. But the names I normally just leave how it was, because it doesn't make sense to change the name color. It don't matter, because if they attackable or not, the bars are gonna change colors, so it doesn't make sense to change the name color. I just changed the friendly name colors. But back to the percent part, you know, you can show, I keep mine on current and percent, so that way I can know how much health he has and how much health he what percent is he at. But once you change this one where it says damage targets, you change this one to percent if you want to just see the percent once you hit them. So for example, as you can see now, that's his health, but when I hit him, you go see the bar change. Watch the bar change. Okay, I'm out of line. Let's get up here. All right, let's go right here. Okay, now watch when I hit him, his health bar is gonna change from double value to just percent. See, it changed just to percent. And if you look through my bar right here, you can see. All right, now see, it shows you can't interrupt that spell. We're gonna try to interrupt it and see when we do a spin again. All right, see, you can't interrupt that, but you can stop it. All right, let's move away from him now since we done killed him. Go to this bird. Okay, so that's basically how you set up the percentage, so you can see the values when you're just running around. You want to see how much health he has. You could just put basically, you know, current health instead of, and it changed to percent once you attack them. So you can do that. Right, then you can go to like name only, and you can use name only mode. So what you want to do, like you can pick your targets, so it allows you to remain, or you can see the name of your targets. So most of this stuff right here is already pre-clicked, so it doesn't make sense to change any of this stuff. It just shows you the names. So, but you can go into the Blizzard UI and remove your friendly nameplate. So you can take this right here and you can remove the name of your friendly NPCs or whatnot. You know, you customize this to your liking. All right, your frame size. I don't like big gigantic frames, but this is big enough because what happens is the way I have it set up on here, if you want to copy this, the way I have this set up is whenever I click one, his name will go bigger than the rest of them. So if I'm in a pile and they're all the same ads and they're not these little bitty ones like this one, which is a little bitty ad, his name will always be smaller, but it's still gonna glow. But if you have these birds and it's turtle, which is basically the same type of NPC, but if you notice when you click them, their names get bigger. Okay. The auras, basically what this is this gonna show you the auras when people's casting spells. So you can look at the debuffs, you can the purgables or whatever's on them. So if they have a say for example, if a paladin have blessing of freedom on him, you can purge it. If you want to show purgables, you can do it to where it don't show purgables, where you can remove it. So auras is basically like your debuffs and all that stuff. I always keep this on because when I attack a target, I want to see what debuffs I have on him and what buffs he have on him, so that way you can remove them. The debuffs gonna show atop the ball or under the ball, depending way. I think it's gonna show under the ball because my name's on top, and that's why I have it set. But you can set it and you can change it. So you can change it right here, you know, from top to bottom. You know, the sizes, the color, the time, what it shows, how much it the timer ticks or whatever. It shows red when it's short, you know, medium, long, green. I'm gonna change this to green, so when it's longer it's gonna be green, so that way your numbers, you can change the color of your numbers. You can do a yellow, so green will be long, yellow medium, red, you know, about to expire. All right, as far as your threat goes, you always want to use tank. If you're a tank, you want to keep this activated, because when you're tanking, you want to know where the ads are coming. So basically, when you got them, they're gonna be green. When they go away, they're gonna start changing colors as they go. Off tank will be purple. If they start changing targets, they're gonna go yellow, and you need to get them back. So you need to pop red and get them back on you, and you're gonna know green when you have threat. Class powers, basically you can change this to your liking. I just leave it alone because it doesn't make sense. Boss mode, I don't really fool with either because it doesn't make sense either, so I leave this alone. Okay, that's it for this add-on here. Let's go into details. So what I'm gonna do with details, because details is pretty significant. So you can change a lot of different things up in here. So what I'm gonna do, if you want yours to look like this, black with the class colors when you have them. Let me see if I can go to the test skin. All right, go to dark theme. Like this changes this thing right here. So if you go here and say for example, if you want to go gray, all right, you look, it turned gray. All right, if you go here, you want to turn it to whatever you want, however you like it, you change it to what you like. If you like the EVLI stuff, you can change it to that. You know, me, I like the dark thing, so I keep the dark thing. So what I do, I click through each individual one, and you guys can just see, because I don't want to make the video too long, but I can make this in a separate video if anybody want. But I'm gonna just click through them, so that way you guys can take a second and, you know, copy them or whatnot if you want to. So I'm gonna just click through each one, and you can see if you want yours set up like mine. You can set it up how you want. I gotta change this one back. So you go to your, basically go to your bar text, all right, and you look at the color, okay, and you want, I want gray. So I want my names gray. All right, and then you go to where it says outline, shadow. All right, that's the number. So yes, I want that shadow. You can do like color class. It's my dog drinking water, by the way. Okay, you can do text shadow. This is how you get the shadow on the text names. So you can take the names, you can make them darker, or you can make them lighter, or whatever is your preference. I try to keep mine kind of the same to an extent. All right, then you just click the right here, text show, and you can have the names to where they'll show like this. I have to change the text too because I got the wrong one. All right, let me see if I can go find the one on my other side. All right. So I'll go through each one, but this is how you change the text color on the names. And you can change the text color here also. You can darken this up, you can lighten this up. Alright. You can enable like the custom text, the transition colors, whatnot. Show percent. You can have it to where it shows the percent of your damage, your percent of your healing compared to the rest of your group. You know, you can keep that. You can put that on if you want. Okay, so this the display. This is my display. So if y'all want to look at it and copy it, I'm gonna hold it for a couple seconds. Let you see. You know, you get once you play with it a little bit, you'll learn how to set this up. All right, this is my next one. That's the mail truck outside. If y'all hear that. All right, this is the next one. This is your text, your bar text section, which we was just in, and it's your title section, to where you can hide like the icons, you know, of your healing. If you look right here to the right, you go see where it says healing. You can hide that. You can hide that icon right here. You can hide it. You can show it. You can put the text color. All right. You can make it gray. Just shadow it. Leave it white and just shadow it. However you want. You know, customize it to your own liking. But we're gonna take this and make this the same as the other one. I mean, it's the same as the one, the writing down below. There we go. So see, now they kind of mimic each other. All right, let's go do this side. All right, now they mimic one another. Okay. All right, this is the body, which is basically your color, your window color, and all this stuff. Okay, status bar. Alright. You got your wallpaper, which you can change the way this stuff looks. You can enable it. See, you can change the way each class will look. I don't use that, but you can if you want. It'll change the way paladins look, warriors, rogues. You know, if you want more of that clutter detail looking, you could. You can even go download wallpapers if you want. Automation, I don't really mess with this because it does it automatically, which is tanks and rolls and stuff like that. It does it automatically. So it's gonna show you like your rep paladin and things like that, but it's not gonna show you, oh, tank, oh, this person, that person. But you could change all this stuff. You can enable it, but I don't bother. All right, profiles. This is just where you save them. You click this, use on all characters. Now with every character I log into, it's gonna always look like this. I don't have to reset them up. Okay, and we gotta change this. See, this done changed on us. The bar, the things up here at the top. So let's go find them. Okay, they're right here. So you go here, click this one, go here, and you change it to 2, and you get this look. You can go ahead and change them to whatever you want. You can change them to 4 if you want white. You can change them to 1 if you want, you know, whatever. I just try to keep mine the same. All right, that's where we was at. We was the plugins. You can download plugins and plug them in like Nameplates or whatever. I don't use none of this stuff. So basically, all the rest of this stuff, mythic dungeon tools, you can always use this when you're in combat. All right. Then raid profiles and all this stuff. Basically, all this, I don't bother with none of this stuff. The only thing I change is the stuff I showed you above. That's the only thing I changed to get it to look like it look now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Let's move this mini map. If y'all want to know, once again, I use sector map, and you can use your movers, but I gotta go to my map and unlock it. All right, put my map back. All right, let me lock it because I don't even know how it got moved over there. But as far as where this stuff is all at, and I move my buffs here, you can just go download this add-on. You can click movers, and you can unlock your buffs. You can unlock this, the quest trackers. You can go here, unlock this. You can move this over some. You know, if you want to be kind of like, if you like me and you want your stuff to be organized and look nice. All right, like, comment, subscribe, guys. If y'all have any questions about any of these add-ons that you see listed here, just leave them in the comments, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. It's your boy Wild Gamer, and I'm out. Thank you for watching.